It is happy Sunday, even though it is a Monday that I'm going to be posting this. I am so happy today. I feel like I've had such a blessed, fulfilled weekend. I'm currently at a fair. I'm going to show you. Currently at a fun fair. And I'm going to enjoy myself because why not? This is kind of such a different video compared to what I've put up before. I'm gonna take this off because yeah, it was hot. It's really, really hot today, which is bloody fantastic. But the only issue with that is I wear a lot of black clothes like this, and obviously my thingy. I've got my sandals on though, so sandal season. And I went to church today, and there was just a few things that I just want to address. See if I can actually find my book. God knows that I did not have time to write this down. So all of my notes are on my phone. Can't record and say the notes. So here we are. I'm going to be looking for the notes because I don't know about you, but I open a random page, start writing in it, don't save the page. Found it. Don't have like bold the page. Just random. Literally so random in the randomest part of my book. Like all of this clear, but I just go, that'll do. Right there. So today we spoke about wisdom and decisions, and it's so easy to be in such an awful situation. Like, do I stay in this relationship, or do I get married young because everyone's getting married? Which house should I buy? Should I buy a house or should I go travel? What should I do with my money? Should I save? Should I spend it whilst I'm young? Because I'm not young anymore, should I spend it? Because any day now it could be the last day. Live once, all this whole fancy dancy things that goes around. But today we spoke about wisdom and the decisions, and asking for wisdom and not asking for a decision to be made because you already know. So you have like these two decisions basically, and you're fully aware, like, do you buy, for me, I'm just going to use me as a reflection, do I buy a house or do I go traveling? Or this is more realistic for me because I'm not going to buy a house anytime soon. Do I buy a van and go traveling, or do I just get my backpack and go with my backpack and stay in hostels? Like, there's two different things, two different ways of seeing it. One experience could be that I'm not limited to any place. I can literally have my backpack, go meet new people, or I can be at the comfort of my own place, and if like for one reason I run out of money, at least I know that I've got a bed to stay in and a house, which is my van, to stay in. So there is that, okay? And we also have to, like, some of you might not be religious, some of you might just feel like they need to just pray to something, a higher spirit or to God, however you want to. If you don't even pray, absolutely fine. Even if you meditate on things, I meditate a lot. I feel it helps me so much. So meditate on things. Maybe I vanished. There's just leak everywhere, so that's good. Meditate on things, but don't ask for a decision to be made, because no one can make that decision for you. Ask for the wisdom of, show me a way, let me listen to you, I surrender to whatever it is that you want, and really, really give yourself to whatever you believe in. Just truly, truly surrender. If you turn around and I heard like a thing, say for example it's God, whatever, I'm gonna say God because that's based on me. Say whatever you want, but imagine if you're holding on to something and you're like this, okay? If you're gonna guide and lead your own life and you make your own choices, and you, no matter what way it goes to, then the thing that you want and surrender to will just do this. But if you do this and you surrender and you allow whatever it is to have, you have the faith, you have them let your life be guided by them as such, you just surrender, then they'll hold on and they'll do the rest of the work for you. So don't do this, do this. And if you do this, that thing will be held on to and it will be guided whatever way it wants to go. If you're holding the wheel, you have the choice. You have the ability to guide wherever you want to go, not wherever you're meant to go. So for me, I surrender completely. I surrender, and although I have thoughts coming through my head, I'm getting signs, I follow the signs. It might not be the right signs, it might be completely wrong, or it might be a test, or whatever it is. You need to go on a path. And remember, if you're holding your own path, instead of going into a straight, my nails need to be done so bad, instead of going into a straight path like you're intended to get to your destination, you're gonna not surrender, and you're gonna go like this. Eventually you will meet your destination of where you're meant to be, how you're meant to be, who you're meant to be with, and it will be the best thing if you just surrender. Like, if you just allow the course of things to happen. Something that I learned today in the church was don't let today be affected by tomorrow. So stop worrying about tomorrow. Like, just start worrying about today. Like, don't worry, obviously, but like focus on today. Like, fulfill your today, and then tomorrow it won't get snatched. Like, your day won't get snatched. What's the point of thinking about tomorrow and going, oh, I've got all this to do, I don't know whether to make this decision, I don't know whether this is going to go right or this is going to go wrong. If you turn around and you have that approach, then you're literally ruining now, and tomorrow you're going to be then ruining the next tomorrow. And the past is gone. People hear all the time, the past is gone, just worry about the present, don't worry about the future. If there's anything happening in your life, don't worry about it either, because as I've always said, of course there might be things that make you really sad, really lonely, really anxious, and you might be going through so many things, but just remember, in a year's time you're going to look back on that thing and think, wow, my life is so different now, and right now it probably wouldn't affect me as it did back then. Or that is funny to look back on, like, as if I actually felt like that. Why did I feel like that? Like, it makes no difference to my life now whatsoever. So there is that. It's not we have all the knowledge, but we're not using the wisdom. So it's insane how much knowledge we have at the hands of our phones. We can literally go on the internet 40, 50, 70, thousands of years ago. We never used to be able to do this. You used to be able to go onto Google and search things and get the knowledge, but it's so insane how people don't have the wisdom. So nowadays people are so much more unsure and uneducated with the simplest things, because they're so much more privileged and they rely so much on their phones and other people to do everything for them, because that's today, that's now, that's literally now. You need to try and get the wisdom. The wisdom is literally, if you open a Bible, or if you open and go to the library and you open a book, like whatever it is, like there will be wisdom everywhere. You just have to know like how to get it. It just stresses me out, like the amount of conversations I've had with people, and I just think, people don't know how to have human conversations anymore. Like the amount of times where I've looked at people, and like this could be a family member, a friend, a partner, previous. So basically people have like the knowledge on their phones, and they're looking on their phones, they're going through Instagram, they're going through Facebook, and they're realizing like they're not even paying attention to anything I'm saying, like at all. They don't know how to have a human conversation anymore, which is so sad. And it's just how this world is now, and it's the flow of things. And I'm always very present. I'm always like, I'll delete social media before I go out so that I know that I won't get no notifications. I'll turn my phone off, or I'll mute and put do not disturb. Like I will literally go through the full extent like that, so I can have a human conversation, a human connection. One more thing that I learned, and I will be doing another video after this and adding this onto the video because there's so much more information I want to talk about. One more thing is, look through your phone and look at the last 100 people, or 50 or 20 or 30 people that you phoned, that you texted and that you spoke to on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, normal text, normal messages, normal phone calls, anything, that is your future. That is your life. Put yourself with people that you want to be like. If you are in a room full of people who love God, you will start to love God. If you're in a room full of people who are bullying and mean and gossiping, you will become a bully, mean, and a gossiper. If you are around people who are accountants and they're very like money orientated, or they're business people and they have their own businesses, or they're really thriving on it and they're very passionate about it, the same as fitness and cooking and just the whole thing, then that will become you, and you'll find that you'll start to implement these things into your life. And it's just the most important thing. Show me the 5 most people you hang around with and I will tell you your future. So on that note, I will see you in the next video. I'm going to try and add a little bit more information on tonight if I obviously have some time. And yeah, I will see you next week.